She emptied a pot of Blue Elm Lee into my hat last week. Said it would make the little one laugh, which it did, but I wasn't going to put it on. I know where to draw the line. I was making cheesy leeks at the time, so I had to use milk instead, but it's just not the same, is it? Yeah, trouble is, though, Mummy does it, so it must be funny. She's started copying her now. I found a Dairy Lee triangle in each of my Magnum Panthers at the start of this week. Which is all fun and games, but, soft cheese and steel toes do not go together. But I can't tell her off, though, can I? Because as soon as I tell her off, I get told off. Which isn't very nice. She can be quite hurtful sometimes. But then I am quite a sensitive person, so maybe I'm just bringing work home with me. And they always say you shouldn't do that, especially if you've got kids, which she does. But it's a stressful job, though, see? You really ought to be relaxing when you get home. I should be taking that vest off, shutting it away for 8 hours and trying to forget about it. Which is easier said than done. When you are part of the force, you're never truly off duty. Because there's a lot going on up here and out there. Sorry. Right, it's just a car alarm. But that's just an example, though. People don't realise the pressure we're under keeping you safe. Because crime never sleeps. And I'm always saying that. And she's always quoting me saying that as well, actually. Which I think must be sarcasm. But I don't know why, because there's nothing funny about that, is there? Crime never sleeps. Because it doesn't. It only naps. And she's always lurking as well, somewhere, nearby. I'm in the spare bedroom, painting away. I'm concentrating. Because it's really fine margins, you see. If there is the tiniest imperfection in the lead casting, it will cause a bubble in the undercoat. So you need to keep a very, very steady hand. So when she appears over my shoulder and starts poking at me again, whispering in my ear, facta non verba, quality suffers. I'm not hurting anyone, am I? I don't even battle them anymore. I just paint them. Because it calms me down. And you cannot afford to be a hothead on the beat. You'll end up with another George on your hands. And one is too many. Now, there is no place for distractions when you are dry brushing an orc's cheek. Because in 8 hours' time, that tactical duty vest goes back on. Welcome to the jungle. No time for fun and games. That's just something we say. I'm not saying her job isn't difficult. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm very sensitive to that fact. I get it. As does a toxic place. It's just sometimes I don't have the capacity to deal with the fallout. My job is all about compassion. You keep calm and you carry on. An example. All right. Well, I'm in the bedroom then. Yeah, I'm starching the whites. I'm dubbing the magnums. Quick inventory check on the Viper. Security belt system. Yeah, and you cannot be too careful with that. Our eldest, she commandeered the mace last year. Took it to school with her. Assaulted a dinner lady. The poor woman. She didn't say anything at the time. She was dishing out wrong orders all week. The girl in her headscarf got sausage and mash. Twice. It was mayhem. Her parents got involved. Said it was habit forming. She was stealing pork scratchings from Londis. Yeah, I was on duty at the time. I had to caution the sweet little thing. I bought her some Haribo to calm her down, but that only made things worse. The gelatin. Yeah, the head teacher said to me, he expected an officer of the law to discipline his own children with the same level of authority. I mean, that hurt. He confiscated the mace straight away, which wasn't strictly standard issue, so he wouldn't give it back. DCI just patted me on the shoulder and said, "Don't worry about it, son. You're not the first." Which made me feel a bit better, coming from her. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm in the bedroom. Uniforms all laid out. Suddenly, the wife bursts in. She's taken my legs out straight away, mounted me. Instinctively, I reached for the Viper, but she was already wearing it. She wouldn't give it back, wouldn't take it off. I just snapped. I had to say to her, I said, "You take that off! Put some clothes on." But she didn't. She took it to work with her. So I had to use a carrier bag. But as I say, it takes a lot of compassion to be a community support officer. Not everyone could do it.